A man who assaulted a group of Jews and then threatened me before assaulting independent journalist Rukshan Fernando for being my friend has now been charged with kidnapping and torturing another man who reportedly is employed by a Jew. Sounds pretty terrible, doesn't it? Well, it gets much worse as an activist magistrate granted an astonishing suppression order that I need your help to fight at lifttheorder.com because it's stopping us from telling Australia what's really happening on our streets at the moment. Watch this video all the way through to the end. I'll give you every detail I legally can, and then please head over to lifttheorder.com to help us expose the whole truth they have sneakily worked so hard to hide. I'm going to be super careful what I say so I don't end up in jail for contempt of court, but you deserve to know about the escalating violence being perpetrated by radical groups on Melbourne streets at the moment. In fact, this is the second time I'm filming this particular video because by the time we were ready to go live yesterday, the alleged perpetrators had managed to successfully get a baffling extension of an already extraordinary suppression order. Now, making it illegal for us to share most of the details surrounding the alleged seriously violent crime, including names, photos, activism, community ties, even nationality or religion of the two alleged perpetrators. But this is what I can tell you. Victoria Police have charged two well-known anti-Israel activists for allegedly kidnapping and torturing, including beating the victim with a hammer, a Melbourne man who's reportedly employed by a Jew. One of the alleged perpetrators has close ties to notorious feminist anti-Semites like Clementine Ford and Constance Hall, as well as a bunch of far left-wing politicians, including Maureen Faruqi from the Australian Greens. Surprise, surprise. And after the alleged kidnapping and torture, the other perpetrator went on to assault a group of Jews trying to attend the Melbourne City Council meeting last week. And when police failed to protect the Jews, the same alleged kidnapper and torturer walked up to independent journalist Rukshan Fernando, threatening his Jewish friend, me, before assaulting Rukshan in front of police, who refused to do anything besides for treating the journalist and the Jews as if they were the criminals. Now, I can't share footage of the actual incidents either because of the current suppression order that I need your help to fight at lifttheorder.com. So, as soon as I saw that police had laid charges for kidnapping, false imprisonment, armed robbery, threats to kill, intentionally causing injury, recklessly causing injury, unlawful assault, and assault with a weapon, but had a suppression order placed to stop us from fully reporting this story, I got in touch with top media lawyer Justin Quill. I called Justin first thing on Wednesday morning to get advice on whether we could even fight the initial suppression order that, at the time, seemed shocking enough. Now, Justin, the go-to guy for such matters, advised that he believed that the order was in fact ridiculous and that we had a strong chance of success if we chose to fight it. Without much deliberation, Rebel boss Ezra Levant gave the green light for Rebel News to take on this fight because, just like me, Ezra was sure that you, the viewers, would support our campaign at lifttheorder.com to uncover the truth because that's what we're about. Now, we don't take that support for granted because we know how expensive cases with Justin can be, but from our experience, he's worth every cent. So lifttheorder.com, if you're able and want to help us, you can do it there. Now, once we retained Justin Quill, I began working on my first video and report to tell you what we're up to and to ask for your support. However, unbeknown to our legal team, lawyers for the alleged perpetrators secured a secret hearing with an activist magistrate who swiftly approved a new insane suppression order that essentially prevents any real reporting about this alleged extremely violent and potentially racially motivated attack by well-known and connected activists. Even though I believe this story literally defines the term public interest, every media report in Australia was instantly scrubbed, even those that were abiding by the first outrageous suppression order that I wanted to challenge. The silver lining, I guess, is that forcing the mainstream media to remove all their reports spurred on other news organizations to join our fight against the suppression order, which will likely make the battle much more affordable for us. And as great as that news is, I won't rely on anyone else to finish the job on our behalf, not just because one of the perpetrators threatened me personally or assaulted my friend, but rather because Australians need to know what's really playing out on the streets at this critical point in history. So, if you can and you're willing, please help us ensure we can cover whatever our portion of this battle will be at lifttheorder.com now. If you think it's important for Australia to know the full truth about this case, make sure to like, comment, donate if you can, and share with someone who might be able to help us cover the cost at lifttheorder.com. We're going to go all the way, even if the other networks drop out in middle, but we need your help to do so. lifttheorder.com.